Welcome to Anime Out of Context, a comedy review show hosted by a basement dweller who grew up scrounging terrible fan subs on sketchy websites prior to the convenience of modern streaming, alongside a willfully ignorant soul whose only knowledge of anime comes from the shows forced upon him here. This show will contain spoilers, incorrect information, and copious amounts of adult language. Our hosts are not experts on any topic, and everything they say should be taken with a grain of salt. Thank you for listening, and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Anime Out of Context, the show where I attempt to explain the sometimes weird, sometimes wonderful, but always hilarious world of anime.
And I fall into horrible debt after just shaking my doctor's hand.
I'm Shaun Rollins.
I'm Remington Chase.
Really starting off with the guffaws there. Right there.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's random humor. It's not related to reality at all. It's just ha ha ha. Well, that's so random. That's crazy.
Because there's nothing more haha random crazy than the fall of capitalistic society.
Shaun, I'm sure we would all agree that if our medical system worked anything like that, then that would be absurd. That'd be wild. That'd be crazy and wacky.
Surely to get a lot of guffaws and chortles out of our listenership, which skews on the young side.
How many times can we use the words guffaw and chortle in the if we use the words guffaw and chortle, will that correlate in any meaningful way to the actual guffaws and chortles of our audience?
I mean, I feel like there is at least one or two people who are going to Google the word guffaw and or chortle to make sure that we're not just like saying things.
One sec. All right. We're going to do a science experiment, then we'll get into the episode.
Okay, cool. Way to break the flow of this episode I had planned. That's fine.
All right, Shaun.
Yes.
Would you say that guffaw or chortle is more popular of a term?
I'd probably say guffaw.
Yeah, it's very interesting because it tends to be pretty close, actually.
Really?
Tends to be pretty close, but especially in the past year or so, guffaw has taken a pretty commanding lead.
That's impressive. Way to go, guffawers out there.
Email us whether you're more of a guffawer or a chortler. Am I chortly enough for the Chortle Club, Shaun?
I hate that. Let's talk about anime, Rem.
All right! that's like Dylan cuts all of that out because it's all bad.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine.
All right, what are we doing this week, Shaun?
Hey, Rem.
Yep.
Have you ever wanted to go to Kyoto?
Nope.
Well...
Oh, wait, I mean, yeah, sure, Shaun. Seems like it'd be fun.
I mean, ooh, man, I was really banking on you being like, oh yeah, no, that seems like an interesting play. And I know exactly where Kyoto is in Japan.
No, look, I would enjoy going to Japan. I wouldn't want anybody to know that I went to Japan.
I see.
It's bad. It's bad for my brand.
It's bad. So you're saying the biggest scandal of in your life and of our podcast would be if there were like pictures of you like next to authentic Japanese monuments, is what you're saying.
Yeah, enough people already call me a weeb, and I look, and every time I meet someone and I'm like, oh, I do a podcast, and then they're like, what is it about? And I have to explain, like, it's an anime podcast, but like I'm not a weeb.
It's not my thing.
Look,
you know?
just because I do an anime podcast for years on end with an audience of thousands and thousands of weebs doesn't mean that I'm also a weeb, you have to understand. And then if I have to add, like, if they're like, oh, what else are you doing? And I'm like, oh, just got back from my trip to Japan. Like, I can't.
You got to keep that shit on the down low.
Yeah, like, there's nothing I can do at that point. They're going to be like, I'm talking to a massive weeb who's also in self-denial, which makes it worse.
Like,
and it's like, no, you don't understand.
The depth of your closet is immense. Your weeby.
So are you telling
closet.
us, Shaun, that this anime takes place in Japan?
I don't think you're going to phrase that in a more pedantic way, because by and large, you can safe bet most anime take place in Japan, right?
Truly wild.
But no, I'm talking about Kyoto specifically. Are you familiar with it at all?
You know, it's a big city. It's the big city in Japan that's not Tokyo.
You know what? Sure, Rem. Let's Let's
like,
and is that the breadth of your knowledge?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, all right, fair enough. So just for frame of reference,
Maybe. No, I was about to say some nonsense. I don't know shit. I'm not gonna pretend to know shit.
first time for everything. So Kyoto is often referred to as like the one of the cultural centers of Japan. It is known for a lot of like famous architecture, famous locations, a very like historical location.
Okay.
One of the places I'd actually really like to go and see myself
Yeah.
at some point. And it'd probably be one of the places that you would actually enjoy visiting, Rem, because
Yeah.
it's not going to be like Akihabara, where it's entirely saturated in media and such that would just scare and confuse you.
Fair enough.
Like this is authentic Japanese culture type stuff we're talking about. And
I feel like you're using the word authentic to just mean old.
I mean,
which in a way I think is sort of dismissive of more contemporary Japanese culture.
So you're saying that anime is just as authentic as historical sites, is what you're saying?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, you know what?
I'm saying it's just as authentic, though much, much worse.
Sure thing. All right, fair enough.
The difference there isn't one of authenticity, it is just one of quality.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. If you have any opinions on that, you can send your emails to animeoutofcontext@gmail.com. We'd love to hear them. But no, Rem, and Kyoto's just a very fascinating location and city, and like all the pictures I've seen of it have been absolutely gorgeous, and like.
And so instead of watching anime this week, you're just taking me on a trip to Kyoto.
Man, if I could afford that, Rem. That would be...
and also, it would be an insane way to drop it on me.
Yeah, like...
To just be like, hey, bud, we're going to Japan. Pack up, we leave tonight. Like, just as we're recording, I would be flabbergasted.
Yeah, it would be fucking hilarious and a power play. And hilariously, Rem, you could probably get away with it considering your employment situation.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I like being self-employed with a billion different things makes things, at very least, somewhat flexible.
Like, you're constantly busy, but it's like busy in the way that you could be like, yeah, I could just kind of shove these to the side and take a spontaneous trip to Japan.
Yeah, why not? So what Kyoto-centered anime are we doing, Shaun?
Well, Rem, this is actually a bit of an interesting one because it's kind of just a cute little love letter to Kyoto as a whole, and it's almost like a touristy anime because it's all about our main character Chitose-chan, who lives in Kyoto area and just kind of wanders around looking at all the various things in Kyoto and interacting with various people there and explaining different locations and landmarks, and just it's a lovely little comfy walkabout Kyoto.
Okay.
And I'll be real with you, Rem, there is one thing I forgot to mention about this anime.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. You son of a bitch.
I mean, it is everything that I told you. But it's about Chitose. Chitose-chan, I don't know how to tell this to you, Rem. But they're a penguin.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm sold.
I thought you might be, Rem. I really thought you might be. Because, Rem, what this anime is, it's a short form anime. Each episode is only about 3 minutes long. But it's literally Chitose the penguin going around Kyoto and being adorable.
10 out of 10. Alright, I'm all in. You don't even need to tell me anything more. I've been persuaded.
There's not much more to tell, quite frankly. Like, I've literally... like, dog. If I wanted to, like, do a full dissertation on what this anime is about, I would be bullshitting for hours. Because, like,
I'm sorry, Shaun. Are you saying that this show lacks depth?
I'm not saying it lacks depth.
How dare you, sir? Alright, in part 2, I explore the hidden depth of Chitose in Kyoto.
Yep. And the name of this anime is Okoshiyasu Chitose-chan, or just Welcome Chitose.
Alright.
So, without further ado, let's get stuck in. Let's go watch a penguin wander Kyoto in Welcome Chitose. Even the Nazis? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back after watching 24 whole episodes of Okoshiyasu Chitose-chan. And Remington, I'm expecting like the most complex, detailed breakdown you can of this series, because after all, we covered 24 whole episodes, and each episode was a whopping 3 minutes apiece. So really, you've got plenty of content to work with, bud.
All right, well, here's the thing, Shaun.
Yeah.
Welcome Chitose is the single greatest anime that you've ever shown me or that we've ever covered on the podcast. If you've not watched it, you need to go and immediately remedy that fact. Go watch that. Any moment you could spend listening to this podcast, spend watching Welcome Chitose, the greatest thing of all time. There we go. This concludes the grand finale of the podcast because we will never be able to reach these heights again.
Rev, you can't just end a 4-year relationship.
I was unsure, but we have peaked with this penguin. We are never getting higher. Thank you all for listening all this time.
No, Rev, you can't do that. You can't just end it on the penguin tourist anime.
This is the best anime, Shaun. It's the best one! We did it! We have covered the best anime, like, that's our little shonen goal, to find the best anime that ever was. We found it, we're done.
I don't... Rev, call me crazy, but I don't think that's true.
Excuse me?
I mean, it's great, and I loved it, don't get me wrong, but, like, the best thing ever. I mean, Rev, it's a cute penguin exploring Kyoto. Like,
Shaun, let me break the PEMDAS for a minute and say that if this isn't rated on Mal at least a 9, I will be furious.
Well, it's a good thing that comes at the end of the show. So, Rev,
I would like to know right now. I would like you to tell me right now.
Right now, you want to completely break our loosely defined formula?
Yes.
And, like, just you want me to front load the second half of this episode with the Mal score so it'll color the rest
Stop stalling, ginger funny man. I want answers.
Okay. So you're guessing it's about a 9 is what you're guessing.
I mean, I think it should be like 9.8, but I if it's lower than a 9, then we have problems.
Well, Rem, Okoshiyasu Chitose-chan has only 1.5 thousand ratings.
And all of them should be 10 out of 10.
And now small sample sizes to be taken into effect here. You got to consider that, Rem. Welcome Chitose is sitting nice and pretty at 6.7.
What the lower than 7? What the? Are you out of your mind?
Hey, don't look at me, look at the weaves. I mean, not many people watch this show. I will say, fun thing about Mal is it'll actually, people are able to categorize what state of watching they are in the show. And total people that have made notes on this that have watched this show, there's about 5,000 people who have, like, added it to their watch list. And only, 1.4 thousand people completed it, apparently. But apparently 748 people dropped this show, Rem.
Why?
I don't know, but, like, let me just tell you right now, the score, like, the vote split for this is one of the most buck wild ones I've seen in a while. And that could be just from the fact that only, 1.5k people reviewed it. But let's see, the biggest, vote for this is actually sitting at 23%, and that is 6 out of 10. So the most votes, with 352 of them, are per 6 out of 10. The second most votes, 7, then 8, then 10, then 9.
What the fuck?
Yeah, 32 people gave this anime a 1 out of 10.
I'm about to start throwing hands. So, I guess let's actually talk about the anime itself. It's the greatest thing of all time. It is about an adorable baby emperor penguin. The first shot of the entire anime is the penguin's Chitose is walking in a bamboo forest, and she trips and falls flat on her butt, and she makes a cute little squeak. And I love it. And then she gets ice cream, and she's adorable, and I love it. Then she tries to climb a bridge post. Other people help her. She loves it. I love it. It's so fucking good. It's so beautiful. I love this fucking show, Shaun.
Well, hey, Rem, this is your chance. This is your golden opportunity. You can show all those naysayers on Mal what this show should really be rated. Sell us on Welcome Chitose.
Look, I said that I would talk about the depth of this anime, right?
Yes.
And the depth in this anime, I would argue, does in fact exist. But it's not a complex depth. It's a simple depth. It's an optimistic depth. It is a depth of wholesomeness and friendship and optimism, of paying it forward, of belonging in a community, of exploration and discovery, of reaching out to your roots, whether they be your original roots or the new roots that you're planting. It is just so touching and wholesome, and I love it so goddamn much. In episode 4, Chitose has a race with a bullfrog, and they race together, and then they hide out under a bush in the rain together, and they're friends. And then Chitose wears the bullfrog as a hat, and they are friends. Oh my god, I love this so much. It's so good. At one point, Chitose is feeling a little bit lonely, looking at a bunch of relationships and couples on the shoreline. But then Chitose finds a mama duck and a bunch of baby ducks. So Chitose acts like a baby duck. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. This is the greatest anime. No anime that you've shown me has released as much dopamine, Shaun.
Not even the Banana Cats could get you that far.
I loved the Banana Cats. Banana Cats are very high up there. Chitose, I think, tops the Banana Cats. My god, I was so all in to everything Chitose did.
Even though it's only a 6.7 on Mal?
They're wrong. Weebs are wrong. What a surprise. I mean, we all knew that. The weebs know that. It's so good. And then sometimes, like Chitose, she loves food, and sometimes when she gets excited, she'll dance with Japanese fans, and that'll be cute. It's just so good. So good. I could talk about like every single episode, but that's just 24. Like, it doesn't matter what happens in every episode. Every episode, sure, like some things happen, and surprisingly, there's more continuity than expected. But at the core, it's Chitose, and she just belongs in a community, and everyone likes her, and everyone supports her. And even towards the end, the entire last episode is just dedicated to showing that Chitose is like an eternal traveler. She doesn't have a set home, but her home is with anybody who's willing to take her in, anybody who's willing to help her out, and she'll help anybody else out. It's the mutual kindness and respect, while also being holy shit adorable. It's amazing. It's astoundingly good, Shaun.
Did you learn anything about Kyoto in the process?
Astoundingly, and I'm not being very ironic, I feel like I've learned about as much about Japan through this adorable penguin as I have through over 4 years of the podcast.
Okay. Ouch. Little bit of a kick in the dick for me, but that's okay. I suppose I can accept that.
Well, maybe you should have been teaching me with an adorable penguin all this time.
I only have access to this one adorable penguin.
Oh,
I mean,
God, is there a Chitose plushie? Please, come on.
You're actively Googling Chitose.
There is! Is it for sale, though, or does it just exist? I need to know.
Are you about to blow some of your hard-earned podcasting funds on a Chitose plushie?
Out of stock?
Oh, buddy.
Out of stock?
Oh, buddy.
I'm heartbroken.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. I just looked it up as well. It's like, maybe AliExpress. Oh, no. Sorry, this item is no longer available. Oh, fuck, dude, I'm sorry.
Look, if anybody out there has a Chitose plush, I'm willing to pay 1 month of Shaun's earnings from the podcast.
Hey, hold on. Hold the fuck on. No. That's not how this works. That's like legitimately illegal shit right there, Rem.
No, it's in the contract he signed. It's fine.
It's in the
above
contract I
board.
signed that you're allowed to siphon funds from me to pay for penguin plushies.
Yeah.
I don't.
Precisely that. No other plushies, no other, just 4 penguin plushies. I can,
Like, Rem, like, I have a special fund set aside just for penguin plushies because penguins are honestly one of my favorite animals of all time. And I think that's crooked of you.
What about just a baby penguin plush? Oh my god, there's so
Rem, of course
fucking-
there's going to be loads of baby penguin plushes. Baby penguins are some of the cutest things on the face of the
Holy
planet.
Oh my god.
You could get a baby penguin plush and tie a little green scarf around it and you'd be right as rain, my
God, I
guy.
have so much dopamine right now. Oh, I'm riding a high.
Well, you may be right in the high, Rem, but we've still got a podcast to create. Are there more details that you'd like to go into as, like, how can you convince me, say I'm one of the, like, cruel, unusual Chitose naysayers. What could you say to me to convince me that this anime is worth, the, like, 60 minutes maximum it takes me to watch all 24 episodes?
All right. I would tell anybody, watch those first 10 seconds of just Chitose walking and stumbling over. All right. That's all. That's all. 10
That's
seconds of your time, and one of two things will happen. Either you will decide, man, I need to watch the rest of this, or you're a terrible human being. And those are the options.
Those are the only two options. Everything else is wrong.
Yes. Well, because, I mean, Chitose ain't wrong. Nothing wrong about Chitose. God, it's so good. It is so phenomenal. And so wholesome and heartwarming. Like, you will be saying, aw, endlessly for every possible reason. And it's funny and silly and so adorable.
I will say, I just scrolled through the reviews on Mal. Only 4 people have actually written out a review. Because you can leave, like, a rating without making a full review. That's how a lot of the numbers are out. But I will. This might raise your spirits a little. Of the 4 reviews, the lowest are 7s. One is a 10, the other is a 9. There are 2 7s.
Oh, those 2 people are correct.
The 10 and the 9.
Yeah, of course.
So you're actually saying that the 10 out of 10 rating is a fair and valuable response to this. There are no criticisms to be made about this show whatsoever.
I would not rate it a perfect 10, right?
Okay.
I'd rate it like, I don't know, 9.9. But
so you're edging the 10 out of 10. This is I don't God.
This is probably the closest to a perfect anime that we've ever covered. We've ever come to.
I don't for the sake of honesty, I don't know if I can agree with you.
Excuse me?
I think this is a great anime and I'm happy to show it to you. Like, I think it's an amazing, like, hidden gem that not many people are talking about. But I have to stay staunch that it's not a 10 out of 10. Like, I just can't do it, Rem. I can't cross that threshold.
You better learn how to soon. Otherwise, you're on the wrong side of history, my dude. When Chitose becomes the only anime left after the Weeby Crusades, then
the waifu wars will reach their peak fervor, and all sides will wipe each
best
other out.
waifu, Chitose. Fuck all of the rest of your waifus. Get rid of all other anime characters, right? All other anime characters, replace them with Chitose, and it will be a better anime. Like, any Naruto, replace Naruto with Chitose. Great fucking anime. Great anime. On Taxi, let's replace that walrus with a little baby penguin Chitose. Amazing anime.
So you're saying you want it to be very possible that Chitose dies at the end of that anime?
First of all, Chitose has endless plot armor. Nothing bad would happen to Chitose, you son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm just saying, if you throw Chitose into something like Hellsing, there are going to be some bad times if you're not careful.
But Chitose will be astounding and careful, and everything will work out because everybody will love Chitose. And
even
imagine,
the Nazis?
Like, they're so.
Like, even the Nazis in Hellsing,
I'll plead the fifth on that one. But
okay, all right, fair enough.
Sean, just imagine for a moment so many shonen trash we've seen, it's like, I don't care about the stakes, all right? But if the stakes are Chitose and Chitose's well-being, oh yeah, I'm invested. I want to make sure Chitose is doing okay.
So you're telling me, like, if Chitose was thrown into Naruto, like, Naruto's goal can still be going for the Hokage, but, like, in order to become Hokage, he has to protect Chitose? That would be the perfect anime?
Well, I'm imagining Chitose just replacing the character of Naruto.
Oh, so you're saying that Chitose is going to be, like, filled with an evil fox spirit, and everybody's going to want to love and protect her and get her to be the Hokage. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh yeah, that'd be dope as fuck.
Will Chitose have some kind of internal conflict with, like, this evil fox spirit inside of her? Or is it just going to be, oh no, I may be an evil fox spirit, but this penguin...
No, I think you can have that internal conflict. Granted, it would be with a lot less, like, dialogue and monologues. You would
Considering
just have...
Chitose can't speak.
Yeah, so you just have cute Chitose expressions, but I think that would communicate it even better, so, you know?
Just imagining the Kyubey having a conversation with the little tiny penguin that it is currently trapped inside. I'll tell you right now, Naruto would be a lot shorter if that was the case.
But yeah, so that's Chitose for you. One of the single most wholesome, adorable anime ever. The greatest anime of all time. If you want something cute or wholesome, or to learn a little bit about the culture of Japan along with this baby penguin, like, come on. How have you not already pulled this up in another tab, right? And at least been like, okay, as soon as this episode of the podcast ends, I'm gonna go watch that. Like, come on.
Man. I'll be honest with you, Rem. I've spent the past couple of minutes trying to see if there are, like, any actual written reviews that highlight the show in a negative light, and so far I haven't found any. Which I feel like just goes to say...
bots. It's all bots hating Chitose.
Bots and
human
cowards.
with a heart made of flesh and blood can hate Chitose. It is impossible.
Let's see. This one gave it full 10 out of 10 for everything on this separate site.
Hell yeah, baby.
Let's see. Did somebody actually write a full, like, article review on this? Oh my god, they did.
Did they write it as the best thing of all time?
I wish I could tell you, because my browser is thinking, this is a suspicious site. I'm not certain you should go here. When it's like manga.tokyo.review.
See, because your browser, it's all AI shit, and AI bots hate Chitose. It's the bots that hate Chitose, but we know better, don't we?
I found a Goodreads review for the manga of Chitose. And oh god, they gave it a 2.5 star.
Look, manga doesn't matter. I have nothing to say about the manga. I know nothing about the manga, but the anime is the greatest.
Yeah, no, bud, I'll be real with you. Any review here is, like, positive in some regards. Like, any review that isn't just a number is very positive.
Yeah, obviously.
It's the correct choice, is it?
Yeah.
So what do you have to say to the about 200 people who gave this anime a 4 or less?
I can't speak binary, so I don't know.
But what if they were what if they were robots that were trying to become human? Like, what if they're just trying to understand and they're
then I would encourage them to keep watching Chitose till they understand. Keep watching until they understand, and when they understand that, then in that moment they will be human. Because here's the thing, Shaun. While Chitose may be a baby emperor penguin going around Japan, Chitose has more humanity than the best of us. And so we can look towards Chitose as an inspiration, as an icon, and something that we can all aspire towards.
So this is where we announce our debut as a pair of penguin YouTubers. So I'm glad that you guys came for that. Yeah, no,
wait, but Shaun, you're a Catboy VTuber. I'm a Sharkboy VTuber. But we can be those kinds of VTubers, but then also maybe Samantha is a penguin.
or I could, god damn it, I could commission some accessories for our VTubers that are just like penguin hats and penguin shirts.
Oh my god.
I
God, I
have
love
access to
Chitose.
artists.
It's so good.
I might be willing to do that. So yeah, keep an eye out for the penguin accessories in the future.
And once again, I'm willing to throw out all of Shaun's cash for Chitose plushie. So, you know.
Oh god. Well, I guess the final question I have to ask you, Rem, for this pretty short episode, but let's be real, perfection doesn't need to take a lot of time.
No, this is a nice short episode, so they can go get to watching Chitose.
I guess the final question I have to ask you, Rem, is there any chance you'd ever like to watch more Chitose with me again?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have it on the background for the rest of my life. I'm gonna have it on the monitor, and I'm never changing it. It's just gonna be on loop.
It's for, like, you're gonna have a TV, like, you don't even have, like, you have a TV, but you don't use it for anything. You're just gonna forever
now it has purpose. Just as Chitose has provided me with existential purpose, so too has it provided my television with purpose.
I will also say, this anime came out in 2018, which I will argue is one of the best years of anime, so...
And
yeah.
yet, even in one of the best years of anime, above all of it stands Chitose.
I mean, Place for the Universe still does it a bit more for me, but that show still has penguins in it, so really...
Who knows? Maybe those are Chitose's siblings. You know? We're noticing a trend. It's all connected.
Rem, are you saying all penguins know each other?
I'm saying that it's possible that Chitose may know the others. Chitose is very familiar with many other penguins, as we've learned.
That is true, actually.
It's in the lore.
If you watch
Chitose
the
knows
show,
everybody.
The canon is that Chitose knows a lot of penguins.
Yeah, and Chitose knows everyone, so it's like, if there are penguins out there, I'm just saying there's a really good chance. I'm not saying they all know each other. I'm saying most of them probably know Chitose.
God. Oh god, people are gonna send us like penguin stuff now. That's
please do. Please. we have a P.O. box, just anything penguin related. Oh my god.
God, like
Shaun and Dylan ain't getting any of it. I'm just gonna live that penguin lifestyle.
No, you can't hog all the penguin stuff.
What did you rate? What would you rate this anime, Shaun?
8 or 9, probably.
Oh, so I don't know if you deserve it.
Excuse me, that's higher than I rate most anime, because I rate them on a normal human scale, unlike the weebs. Excuse me for not compromising my morals and giving the great penguin anime a 10 out of 10.
Realized that people might send penguin stuff, all of a sudden he's just trying to capitalize on that, right?
How dare you, sir? How fucking dare you think I would be so shallow?
Pretty
I have penguin pajama pants, motherfucker. They are one of my favorite animals of all time. How dare you? I will not accept this slander in my podcast. In fact, I won't accept it so much that I'm just going to end the podcast right now. So with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed myself and Remington getting into penguin-based tangents, then please head on over to wherever you get your podcasts, whether that be Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, and leave us a review. It means the world to us, and we do read every single one of them. And if that is not enough for you, you can head on over to twitch.tv/animeoutofcontext, where you can gain access to all kinds of lovely videos and or streams of myself and Dylan and Remington playing games horribly. And if that is still not enough for you, you can head on over to Fuck me! God! I got so fired up about the penguins, I fucked up my outro. It's fine. Like, that legitimately fired me up, Rem.
So good.
I questioning my love for penguins, fuck you. And if that is still not enough for you, you can head on over to patreon.com/animeoutofcontext, where you can gain access to all kinds of lovely bonus material, including having the opportunity to be thanked live on the podcast. So, Rem, who are we thanking this week?
As always, we would like to send our regards to all of our bland bitch protagonists, as well as our magical girls, who we really appreciate. But moving on, we reach our yandere waifus, who are doing nothing malicious to us on this day, because they too have been equally charmed with Chitose. And on that list, we have Alex, Xanax, Yandere Neko, Yahir, Wings Club is my favorite anime, Why Shaun, Walk Me Home Gently, Wade Shell, Tyler Worley, Trenton Farrell, Travis J. Humphrey, Totally God, Tony Choppa, Tim Westy, The Susanator, the one who really felt spoken to, that felt really weird to come out in the Shitfrog anime, but was happy to use the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. The Human Remsipede is my favorite anime. The Big Bean, that one anime dude who's also a duck. Tetsuo13 says, hey guys, Anya, Momo, or Tsumugi?
I can't choose.
I think we all know the right answer, and it's Chitose.
They're all my precious daughters, and I'm not going to.
Chitose's the answer.
Okay.
You didn't know when you were asking the question, but now you do know that there is a correct answer. Take my cheeks, squirrel, Spicitus, the nemesis of Ratskeller, the sub-god.
I think that might be Spicitus. I don't know. I've fucked it up every time on Twitch, so
I've also fucked it up on Twitch before. One day we'll pronounce your name proper, but then I've heard like Dylan pronounce it, and he does it like whatever way Dylan pronounces it is the right way. Because as soon as I heard him say it one time, I was like, oh yeah, that's how it's meant to be said. But I've already forgotten. Spiffy, Silent Secondary, Sightless Reality, Shoujo Addict, who doesn't need help, just more manga to read and anime to watch. Shaun, punish Rem and make him watch Excel World. School Days Inclanded for the Feels, Salty Pretzel, Ross Palmer, Rhiannon Williams. Remington Merrill, Rem gave me depression. Oh boy, an ounce of serotonin, don't mind if I do. No waifu, no lifu, Nick Harvey. Mikeka 7 Hierto, Mexican Gone Freaks, Maya Sizitzi. Matthew Drum says Dylan's an angel. Matthias Rodas, Man the Person Fern, Matt02 Max, Lizzie Anthea, Lukio, Logan Evans. King Rich Rock, Casey Mosley, Cassidy, Just a Traveler, Jax, Jam Hands, it's my birthday May 20th, so I'm now God and taking over the podcast. ISIS, but only for terrorist acts committed by birds. I, Remington, am a Kappa and love to steal everyone's butt balls. I'm lonely, so I watch anime. I want Rem to ruin Darling in the Franxx for me. I've heard what is happening. It looks like it is finally my turn, says Misaka, appearing with superb timing. I've been cooped up playing White Swords all week. I think you're my birdcage diva. You can know. I don't fucking know, dude. Hunter Davies, he wanted to eat her pancreas, but now I can only cry. What? What?
I'll explain it to you someday.
Glenn Michael Dolan. Fun fact, atmospheric pressure changes make something called tsunamis, which crest about 16 feet or 5 meters high. That's pretty wild. Fucking terrifying. Love Fox and Boy. Friend of the podcast, Adam Sandler, the God Emperor of Mankind. Farmer Weeb's bad pickup line of the week. Want to go to Crumb Sluts Bakery? Hell yeah, baby! Fantide, Extreme Cobra, Epic Amy, Elite Knight, drink milk to prevent wobbly bones, not a conspiracy. Dickite, Mimicin, Pikachurin, Tris, Pentafluorethyl, Trifluorophosphate, also known as FAP, and finally, Trans 1,4-bis 4 Bridal F. And then next up we have Crumb Sluts Bakery, now an official sponsor of Yam Fest. Oh, very proud to announce that, you know. Creed 13, Shy 900, Cheese Monkey, Cage in the House, Rock Hard for Geodudes, Blood for the Blood God, Skulls for the Skull Throne, Big Blue Bear Boy, our Kappa's turtly enough for the Turtle Club, also they have 3 anuses, Elise Howard, AJ Tunnels, AJ Honey, and now we go to the Boy Wizard tier where you get the task you avoided by writing a Patreon name, Chris, you planning your fiance's birthday. Okay, one sec. Okay, let me break what the fuck this said.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, like, did you have a stroke there, bud? Are you good?
Where you get the task you avoided by writing a Patreon name, Chris, you get planning your fiance's birthday. I don't know, I think it's a message to Chris or something. I might be stupid. That's a lot of info to be fair, it all fit in the limit, so good job on that. I just don't know. Also, unfortunately, we're not quite to the Boy Wizards here. We have exactly one. Good job on the double A. That would have worked. Someone, unfortunately, is using parentheses. So, so we have Shaun read this. Okay, I will. That's sweet, sweet, silky frog ass juice. You get more and more eager, Shaun, every week.
This is a bad place to be.
Warning, your 799 episodes. Oh wait, no, now we are in fact in the
Man, this is so scuffed.
It's always scuffed. We're in the Boy Wizard tier, where every Boy Wizard is going to be told a particular Chitose episode that they especially need to watch.
Are there enough? Rem, are there enough?
I don't know. We'll see.
Because I mean, Rem, there are 24 episodes. Like, I don't want to brag or anything, but I think we might not have enough.
It'll probably be close. We'll see. On that list, we have warning. You're 799 episodes away. You get.
They're all called Feather and a number, by the way. So.
Well, yeah. So I've gotta look at my descriptions of them. You are going to get the one where Chitose imitates the fox Anari or some shit. It's a good one. They get a cracker, use it as a mask.
Oh, and are you not going to tell them what episode it is just so that they have to watch all of it to find it?
Oh, that's episode 2.
Oh, okay.
Vincent Calabrese. It'd be smart of me just to go in order, probably, wouldn't it? Because otherwise I'm going to get real mixed
I
up.
don't think they'll mind. I genuinely don't think they'll mind.
Vincent Calabrese. You get the first episode, and especially look out for the moment that Chitose is given ice cream. Just so excited. So excited. Great Bubble of Despair. You get episode 3, which, at one point, you know those, what are they called? The foxes with giant testicles.
Those are Tanukis.
Tanukis! At one point, Chitose huddles up with a Tanuki to try and warm up, but it doesn't work out. Stupid Sexy Nerd Gigante, you are going to get episode 4, where at one point Chitose wears a frog as a hat, and they're friends. Shuffleboard is Toads to Sport, you get episode 5, where at one point Chitose is given a little safety sticker so that they can stay nice and safe. Raffy's to the Finish and the One Who's Slowly Melting in the Summer, you're going to get episode 6, where Chitose pretends that she's a duck. Please watch Healer Girl, a cute slice of life about using music to heal people. AIs. You get episode 7, where Chitose really wants to be a Mako dancer. Mako dancer? I don't know. And wants to become beautiful like one. My Afro Ate My Dog. You get episode 8, where in episode 8, Chitose really misses their mom. And it's sad and touching. Momo the Griff, you get episode 9, of course, where Chitose gets taken by the gods of air and thunder, and has a wild journey. Miguel De Leon, you're gonna go get episode 10, where Chitose goes to the aquarium, and there's a giant salamander. My Tawa says first arcs of Bakemonogatari is just 8 episodes. You, of course, are getting 11 that starts out with Chitose having a bad day and looking pretty scruffy. Latino Eats Death in Anime for Breakfast. You are, of course, going to get episode 12, where Chitose helps with a shopping list. Kyo from Fruits Basket has phenomenal character development. Shaun, please use BS rule for Fruits Basket 2019 and give it, and then it gets cut off. You are going to get episode 13 that has an art student drawing Chitose. Jacob Payne, you get episode 14, of course, where Chitose's bag has a hole in it and they need to get it repaired because it has sentimental value. Inuyasha is my favorite cryptid. You get episode 15, where where a bunch of people rub Chitose's head for good luck. Did I say Jacob Payne? Am I on Jacob Payne?
I think you just said that one.
Okay, Inuyasha's my favorite cryptid. Wait, did I just say that?
Oh God,
We'll go with that. I don't know. Someone's name may be about to be repeated. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I get confused. Well, wait, no, there's a way for me to count. One sec. I'm smart. One sec. All right. Then we have Inuyasha is my favorite cryptid. You get Chitose helps a young child make friends, which is adorable. Harrison, you get episode 17, where Chitose eats food with a businessman. Grammar Gremlin, you're going to get episode 18, where Chitose is on the hunt for a bird lantern. Go ahead, call the cops. It won't stop the memes, Shaun. Fuck you. You're going to get episode 19, where Chitose is mistaken for a different penguin. Dylan, when are you taking over? You are going to get episode 20, where Chitose, her wishes come true. Demon Ray 13, you get episode 21, where Chitose helps a grandma relive a passionate memory. And Crimson Reapers, just because of the sides, you get episode 22, where there's rumors about a mysterious Tengu. Beethoven 1201, you get episode 23, where it turns out that the Tengu is actually a mysterious penguin. It's the penguin referenced earlier. Ooh.
What a twist.
1 second. Then we have oh man, that ginger Irish fuck pissed himself on stream.
I hate
what a
that.
mockery of a human being. You get episode 24, where everywhere has a home for Chitose. Aaron Hegland, you get the unreleased episode 25, where Chitose becomes Naruto. Shaun, I have to show you my Rule 34 of Yui. It's my favorite of my many folders. You get the special Chitose movie that stars Shaun in it.
What?
As a tourist who doesn't know what's going on, but Chitose helps him understand. There you go.
I would actually love that. That would actually be ideal. Going around Kyoto with a penguin. Oh my.
It would be so good.
Oh God, I love penguins so much.
Next, we're gonna go to our Joey Wheeler tier, where everybody is gonna get their own spirit penguin, and Shaun, as Joey Wheeler, will tell you why that penguin in particular is your spirit penguin.
Okay. I'm gonna need a list of penguins to look at.
Don't worry, I'll give the penguins.
Okay. Now, are these gonna be like species or like specific penguins from shows? Because I feel like you'll have much better luck with species.
Probably.
Yeah.
But also, what if I didn't? For example, the redneck weeb returns thanks to moonshine and jiggle physics. You get Pingu.
Oh, fuck. Fucking Pingu. Now, hey, Yugs. Yeah, right. Pingu's your spirit penguin because, look, funny noises are important sometimes, you know?
Next up we have Rem is so thick his ass claps when he walks and the world echoes with applause. And your spirit penguin is going to be the macaroni penguin.
The fucking what?
It's that one's a species. It's a macaroni penguin.
Okay, okay. Hold on, I need to actually visual.
They're the ones straight out of the 90s.
Oh, yes, those guys. You know, this penguin really speaks to you because, my God, important your hair. So good.
I don't know, I have not said it's for sure.
Yeah, no, like, words are hard.
Next up, Raftalia's My Anime Waifu will return in September. You are going to get Mumble.
Is this a character or a species?
It is a character. They're Happy Feet.
Yeah. Probably my least favorite penguin movie. No, Surf's Up is my least favorite penguin movie. But, okay, you know what? The nice thing about being a penguin is learning to dance. So really, that's why you should go out and do some dancing. You know, dance with your heart out.
Next up, we got Magic Ice Ball, who is going to get the chin strap penguin.
You know, this penguin really speaks to you because you've always had the greatest beard. Oh God, I love them so much. They're so cute. They just have a little tiny chin strap line. They're just they're
really
them.
Cute. Next up, I spent too much time playing Overwatch. Please help. You're getting the Southern Rockhopper.
Oh, I love those. Oh, they're just so good. Let's see.
Truly the Sasuke of penguins.
Yeah. You know, this yeah, this penguin really speaks to you because you really reaching into your dark inner shonen protagonist, and that really you got to bring it out in the world so that you can experience the light within. You know.
Next up, we got Dylan Army General. Glory to the editor. Hashtag Dylan's waifu. Hashtag communism for books. I can type a lot. Damn. And you are gonna get Kowalski.
You know, this is your spirit animal, spirit penguin specifically, because you are always there with the right answer. You're very smart, very talented, and Remington loves you.
Next up, we have my dear old mom, who's going to get, you know what? She's gonna get the Emperor Penguin.
Hey, you know why this one is your spirit penguin? It's because you're royalty.
Heck yeah. Next up, we got Charles C. Nussbaum, who's getting the Penguin from Batman.
Oh God. Man. Well, you know, the Penguin from Batman is your spirit animal, I guess, because you're gonna be loaded one day, baby, and it's gonna be great, and you're definitely gonna do good things with your money, I'm sure. Definitely not gonna fight a man in a bat suit and be horribly deformed. That's definitely not gonna happen.
Next up, we got Blood Cell, not the white one. You get the penguin from Toy Story that lost its squeaker.
Man. You know, you might have a rough bit of time here and there, but once you really get out there and make your voice heard, you're just a great way to end a movie.
Next up, we have Anime Girl, and you are gonna get the Humboldt Penguin.
Oh, I love the Humboldt penguins. Oh,
They're real good. They're real high
They're
quality.
some of my favorite.
They have such a good pattern.
No, and they're so small, but like very like they always look like they're smiling. Oh, I love them so much. Oh man. See, the reason Humboldt Penguin is your spirit penguin is because you're one of my favorites, you know, and that's important.
And last but not least, going above and beyond, we have none other than Dylan Hayden. And Dylan, you get the special privilege of having Shaun's pajama pants. That's your spirit penguin.
Oh, no. And all I have to say to that is, I'm sorry, but hey, at least
its
we're
beak
close.
is poking out now.
Oh no! No, Rev, we can't say that about our patrons. We can't. That's a face worse than death. Oh God, Dylan Hayden, I'm sorry.
If you want to reach out to us, whether it's for a comment, question, feedback, or recommendation, you can tweet us at AnimeConPod on Twitter or send an email over on animeoutofcontext@gmail.com.
Once again, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. We love and appreciate you and penguins very much. And as always, don't fuck your sister.
Sword Art Online Alternate is the single greatest anime that you've ever shown me or that we've ever covered on the podcast. Any moment you could spend listening to this podcast, spend watching Sword Art Online. Am I chortly enough for the Chortle Club, Shaun?
I hate that. Let's talk about anime, Rem. Even the Nazis?